Hey guys, welcome back to the channel with more Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is Season 6, Episode 11. Next week, it's going to be a two-parter. It's going to be Episode 12 and 13 airing together, so I'm excited for that. Going to split it up into two videos, but just because it's a very, very long thing. And it was meant for... It is technically labeled as two separate episodes. But yeah, this week... Oh, man. I'm still not over Davis after Izel killed him last time. And now she's in frickin' Yo-Yo, which is super dangerous. She flew off with Mac in tow. I'm curious how they'll be able to work out anything to keep everybody safe. She seems to want to take over everybody so that the formless beings from her dimension can come and have form, which is not what I thought was happening at all. But yeah, Sarge, we get some background on him too. Turns out his memories are actually Coulson's memories, and they are messing with Pachakutik's mind, I guess. Very curious to see, because it is a complete copy of Coulson. So I guess it's possible if Pachakutik leaves Coulson, that would just be Coulson, wouldn't it? Just before the last half of Season 6 happened, or Season 5 happened rather. Yeah, this is all fascinating. I want to learn more, and we saw him phase a little bit at the end of last episode. Anyway, guys, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. And yeah, let's get started. We had a mention of Ghost Rider. I don't know if that means he'll be dropping by at all.
Mac.
Oh no.
It's not you. It's fine. It's fine.
I did this to you.
That's how she...
The only one that would know is Benson.
Well, that's a name I haven't heard before.
Oh, crap! I had a feeling. Damn it. Damn it, Yo-Yo.
I'd like to meet him.
Well, May's working on another lead.
Yeah, and then what? Izel just overwhelms us again?
Team Fitzsimmons is searching for a way to prevent that.
Honestly, maybe it's just tech.
Yeah, it could just be a gadget.
I think that's doubtful because her powers are so innate.
Yeah, you're probably
Yeah,
right.
it's not tech.
It could also be the...
I don't need to ride the roller coaster. That is your thought process. Please just tell me how to prevent her from wearing a body like a sock puppet. But his body's being inhabited by some being.
We've seen it before with Robbie Reyes.
I hope May studied the footage
Robbie
before
Reyes
she went in
again.
there, because she'll have to pry the truth out of him.
Trying to get revenge for something that never happened.
It's not like the lies you tell yourself are any more true. You want me to be someone I'm not.
But can you really say that there's no part of you that recognizes us? I'm hoping that you will...
Not the cure for your loneliness.
The look on her face, she's... Ooh.
The person that is in there is not the man that you loved.
move. I wish he was back. To remind you of the days I was your SO. And also, to look for the good no matter how scared you are to face it.
Heck of a confrontation. Wish he was alive so he could show you your place. Wow.
To open a doorway between our world and the
How
world
many monoliths
where
are there?
Izel comes from. I've narrowed it down to 3 possible sites, but my money is on the one at the intersection of 2 ley lines. It would prove Keller right once again.
I'll make sure to tell him you said that.
Oh.
And you can just show me the coordinates on a map.
Did you just delete them? Oh, crap. Oh. Bye. Guy didn't even know you for 5 seconds.
I've been trying to kill her for decades.
And in the past, you failed. But now,
I can feel the rage churning underneath my skin.
use it.
Oh.
Let the anger out.
I don't want to. I want it gone.
You're afraid that this is the real you. Just show us what you really are.
May said I was like a father to you. You got some daddy issues?
You are nothing to me. Do you understand? You are nothing. So if you think that this manipulative crap is gonna work on me, you're wasting your time.
She should check her heart monitor, see it go up. Like, we haven't seen that since like season 2, right?
Everything around here reminded you of Coulson. So you left. You didn't want to face him.
Simmons.
But now you are literally facing him.
Therapisted. Therapisted.
I was recently reminded that it doesn't do any good to keep things bottled up. All I'm saying is, if you need us, we are here.
It reaches into your mind and builds what you see. Your people have great imaginations, but lack the control to create anything other than what you fear.
It seems to me like a good reason to leave it alone.
It's just that easy to open. You just... Come on, guys. You should have drawn hearts all around it. Yeah, it never opened. He said basically it's just telling her how proud he is of her. This is like Star-Lord never opening that Volume 2 until end of Guardians 1. Of course the first thing he wrote would make her smile. It actually feels kind of right that we're not able to hear it just now. It feels it's something very private. Though I honestly kind of want to read it anyway. Let's shoot you again.
This is new. The memories, I always felt them, but they started coming into focus when I was lying on that table. None of it belongs to me. I'm nothing.
I think you are something.
Yeah, she's gonna wake him up.
I can see it come out.
Jeez, Daisy.
Daisy, what did you just do?
I took your advice.
And he's alive. Again.
Again?
I sat with you for days, hoping you would wake up.
I know.
What?
I heard every word that you said.
It's alive, Benson!
Don't listen to it! It's not real! When the doctor came in and said I was beyond helping, I heard that.
It's all you're in your head. It's a manifestation of you.
When my dad and sister begged you to hold on longer, I heard that too.
Oh, that's his fear that
You were brain dead.
he took him away when he was still in there.
How much were you drinking that night?
No.
Wow.
Dying would be a relief now, wouldn't it? But it's not an option.
Mac knows he's lost. She has a very evil smile. It's very convincing. I like it.
Did she quake him to death?
I don't think that was the end game.
What is this?
End
some sort of
game.
interrogation tactic?
Gonna be watching that soon on my channel. Oh, this is when he was created? Wow.
Show me what you are.
Damn, what? Oh! Oh, he's stronger now.
Either he tells us what he knows about Izel, or we find out if a sword can actually kill someone like him.
What if there's still a way to save what's left of Coulson?
Coulson died a year ago. I'm done pretending like that didn't happen.
Oh, she's gonna go out real quick. Real quick, real quick.
You need this?
Ooh!
Worked well enough.
He already told me where to find my temple.
And now he'll tell my team.
We'll need hosts for when the gateway is open.
Oh boy.
Let them come.
You looking for this?
You wanted to wake me up? I'm awake. This is what I am.
So I was right. You and Izel are the same.
You really think you can beat me?
Yes. This time I'll actually kill you.
She's holding like a baseball bat.
Go ahead. It'll be easier than doing it myself. Come on, what are you waiting for? Do it! Kill me, Sky.
Sky.
I'll lose control. I could kill everyone here. End it!
I can't do it.
You've always been capable of more than you think. Now do it.
You were gonna sacrifice yourself. That's what Coulson would have done. You won't.
Her song ringing through every bone in my body.
What memory?
There. Did you hear that?
Oh.
Resonant frequencies. That's how her powers work.
Just like the monoliths. It's how Izel can incorporealize and occupy the same space as her host.
Wow.
Disrupt the harmonic frequency like these do.
That's why they're so effective against the Shrike.
Let's get started.
Look at Deke. Aww. Bobo is proud of you. Good job, Deke.
You needed to see it for yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
And now that you have,
The shield theme
do
undertone.
you think he can control these powers of his?
They might be just what we need.
You sure?
Not at all.
I'm telling you the problem because you're going to solve it for me. The three monoliths, as you call them, you've seen them intact. You know what I can do with them. So your minds are going to create them for me.
Because that's their greatest fear.
Our worst fears have nothing to do with you or the damn monoliths. It has to do with losing the people we love.
And we've already faced that fear.
You're not gonna get any help from us.
Then who's that?
Oh. Oh, what? Flint?
If we can reclaim Chronica 2, conquest is unnecessary. I see no flaw in our current plan.
You don't have to conquer.
Because you are the flaw.
Enoch, your ex just got shot. Time to take bold action. You don't need Chronica 3. You don't have to conquer to make Chronica 3. Just inhabit a planet that's not been inhabited by anybody. Alright guys, oh man, I love the show when they show people to be like fiercely intelligent or it gets like super emotional, and that both of those things happen this episode. Izel, very smart, fooling Yo-Yo like that, posing as Mac, playing on her emotions like that, being like, putting blood on her, making her beat up Mac, and then making her feel bad for Mac. Oh. But then also Yo-Yo, I'm like, you're part of a spy agency, like you don't, how could you fall for that? I was just like, no, don't do it. But yeah, she gave up Benson, and we hadn't seen him in a long while, but I figured his past was somehow going to play into this season's story. I wasn't sure how it was going to. I was just like, how is this story like relevant to anything? Like this show doesn't tend to drop things without it being relevant later. Except for the one thing which still hasn't been resolved, which is that Inhuman that reformed its husk, or its under the sea after he was shot by his sister back in season 4. Yeah, but yeah, it was fun to see Daisy in charge with Mac on the plane with Yo-Yo. There was a little bit of pushback from May. Like, I wish Coulson was here. He'd remind you that I was once your SO. I was like, damn, like, don't mess with Mama May. That was like, that was a heck of a line. And then Deke was kind of funny throughout the whole episode, just like chiming in when it seems like he really has no clue what's going on. He's just like, oh yeah, it could be technology. Like agreeing with one person and then going back. He he just wants to fit in with his grandparents. It's sweet. I mean, he knows that Gemma likes him, but Fitz did not like him last time. And yeah, he's the one who winds up solving the problem. So good job, Deke. He figured out the resonant frequency is what disrupts Izel and the Shrike from inhabiting people. Yeah, and like I was thinking, like scientists disagree on nature versus nurture for like high IQ, but like either way, Deke was probably around the right people, and with his mom probably being as smart as Fitz and Simmons, and then her raising him to be just as smart. He probably had the best of both worlds, and he's getting along so much better with Bobo this time around than last time. I think the key was Fitz knowing he was his grandson before he met him. Like he met him wanting to like his grandson instead of being like disgusted with him and then finding out he's his grandson. But yeah, Gemma really got to Daisy with her feelings. That was really cool to see. It really is a pattern. Like she tries to run away from her feelings. Hasn't even opened her letter from Coulson. I did mention in my reaction that it was very much like Guardians with Peter Quill not opening his letter, or not his letter, his gift from his mom for years. At least Daisy opened it a little sooner than that. Though, yeah, I thought it was also very fitting that she's the first thing that Coulson wrote. Like she read the first sentence and it made her smile. I don't know if he left a joke or if it was just so heartfelt. Yeah, and I feel like maybe they're saving it for the end. The letter, like we didn't get to see it, but I feel like they might be saving it for the end. Or it also feels just so personal that I don't want to invade on something so private, even though this is a fictional show with fictional characters. Doesn't make any sense, but I'm just like, that moment's for her and nobody else, I feel like. But yeah, Coulson, his memories, his personality is bleeding over into Sarge more than ever. Very cool to see. Daisy snapped his neck, made it even more clear. He's also got Pachakutik in him, manifesting so much power now. Maybe kill him a few more times and really wake him up so that he gets even more powerful and might be like strong enough weapon against Izel. Though I am afraid that he wakes up so much that Pachakutik wakes up more than Coulson does. I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, if we had a few more episodes left, it could have been like a comedic bit where he just gets up and it's like, dude, stop killing me. And she just like snap again. And Izel, man, like using the creation monolith's power to make people do what she wants. It's manifesting fears that people aren't really fully aware of. With Benson, he saw his husband, and this fear that didn't even come into my head. We were given some more background information on Benson, and he was drunk that night when he pulled the cord. And they're trying to put it in his head. The monolith was trying to put it in his head that that he was still alive, that he wasn't brain dead, that he heard and was hearing everything around him. So that was the manifestation of Benson's fear that, yeah, he killed his husband before, when there was still a chance to revive him, that he was wrong about this biggest move of his life that kind of made him depressed and it was just him letting go, and when he was still alive, which, wow. And then Izel killed that creation. Man, yeah, I don't know that I wonder what everybody else's fear is now. We saw a bunch of different ones last season, but I don't know. I feel like the creation dimension, the fear dimension, always does something really, really interesting. First with Coulson and seeing Mike Peterson and being like, you never woke up, like you're still on the operating table. That was like such a mind-blowing moment. Like I didn't buy it, but I was just like, if that like, it's so close that it might actually be true. But I'm just like, wow, that is some good writing. And this time I was like, yeah, what can Mac and Yo-Yo like fear? Like what can they actually bring up that would make Izel's plan come true? And it's freaking Flint. Did not see that coming. Call back to last season where Flint was the one who created the monolith to get them back into the present time. So I'm guessing, even though, like, this is really, really weird though. Like, he'll be able to create the monoliths, even though he was created from the power of the monoliths. That is so mind-bendy. But yeah, that's super mind-bendy, and I'm really excited to see how this all ties up in the end. Wow. Alright guys, yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 9. I'm ready for a score of 10 in the last 2 episodes. Totally ready. I don't feel like any season finale has disappointed, really. Maybe I actually thought season 4's finale wasn't as good as the episode right before it. It was still like really good, but I was just like, oh, so yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this 2-parter. We haven't had a 2-part finale in a while, I feel like, right? Season 3 was a 1-parter, season 4 was a 1-parter, season 5 I think was a 1-parter. But yeah, the last 2-parter that I remember is SOS in season 2, which was one of my favorite episodes of TV, like, period, for a while, at least until Self-Control. So yeah, looking forward to this. And yeah, if you want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Leave a like, it really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.